Beware of spoilers, and please subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Okay, I think we can all agree that Marvel's latest Disney Plus shows haven't always been the best. Secret Invasion left too much to be desired, and She-Hulk felt like an SNL sketch on a bad day. However, Loki Season 2 appears to be the best MCU show on the platform. Not only do you have a strong plot with unfathomable consequences, but there are also characters that have proven to be unique, complex, and three-dimensional. But let's make a quick recap. This episode starts with Ravonna Renslayer at the end of time, watching the corpse of He Who Remains, and with Miss Minutes projecting an old recording in which you can see Ravonna with He Who Remains as one of his generals that helped him win the multiversal war. And this happens just moments before he tells Miss Minutes to wipe out the memory of every single TVA employee. While Ravonna is processing this, the episode cuts to Victor Timely meeting OB so they can work together to fix the temporal loom, to allow it to weave all the new time branches. Here we have a cool moment in which Victor says that his work is based on the TVA's handbook written by OB. However, OB says that his work is based on Timely's achievements during the 19th century. And they even mention that this is like a snake eating its own tail, which is precisely the image associated with the Ouroboros. Then, Ravonna and Miss Minutes infiltrate the TVA and try to gain the trust of General Dux and her Minutemen. However, only X5 joins them, which leads to the death of all his old co-workers who were still imprisoned because they went rogue and they started to prune all the new timelines. X5, Ravonna, and the annoying clock kidnap Victor Timely, but our heroes act quickly so they rapidly counterattack. OB turns off Miss Minutes, Sylvie possesses X5, and he prunes Ravonna so they can take Victor Timely back. And during this scene we have a moment in which Loki prunes past Loki while waiting for Sylvie to come out of the elevator, which allowed past Loki to stop time slipping. And this sequence happened so fast that it almost felt like it was part of Christopher Nolan's Tenet. It even reminded me of a poem by Octavio Paz called The Street, and I will be putting the link to the poem in the description below if you want to check it out. And then, when the episode seems to be solved because they deal with Ravonna, Miss Minutes, and X5, Victor offers himself to go out into the time loom to try and fix it. However, as soon as he gets out of the TVA, he becomes spaghetti. Because of that, the time loom doesn't get fixed, and it gets overloaded with all the new time branches that it's processing, so it explodes. I think this is one of the best cliffhangers you can find in the MCU right now. It is probably not as emotionally strong as the end of Avengers Infinity War. However, it's certainly up there in terms of writing and execution. I don't think that the TVA, Loki, or Sylvie will die because of this. They can always escape by going through that time door. But the explosion, coupled with Victor's apparent death, does put the audience in an emotional place of uncertainty. Ryan Airy, the host of Screen Crush, theorized that Victor's spaghettification is the origin of every variant of Kang and He Who Remains, and I think this is quite possible. Overall, this episode is the best of the season, and probably the best of the whole show. I really think that, so far, the second season has surpassed the first one. Maybe because I felt that the first season was much more focused on Loki's character development and not so much on the plot. And this season is now able to talk about Loki, Sylvie, Victor, Ravonna, Miss Minutes, the TVA, and the time branches in a precise way. And this is why I'm giving this episode a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I don't have much to criticize. But what do you think? Do you agree with me or do you give it a lower score? Comment below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and for now, I'm out.